Okay. So I am going to put Melanie on the spot because today we really want to just ask a question about how you really feel about feedback.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking about this as I was kind of like just jogging my memory about times in my own life where people have given me feedback that I've taken as criticism. So I'm going to ask you that same question. Like, have you ever looked at honest feedback that people say from a place of kindness and took it to heart and been like, ooh, that's like a gut check. That's like a criticism.
Yep. Yeah, there actually was. So I really kind of had to think about this, but it was early on in my business journey. I was probably less than a year into being a health and fitness coach, right? And so when I first started my business, in my mind, I thought that to be a good business owner, to be a good mentor, to be a good role model, I always had to be the picture perfect of health. I had to show up perfectly. My nutrition had to be 100%. I never skipped a workout. And I was like, you can never have a cheat meal and you can never fall off the wagon. And it was because I just thought that was what I needed to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll never forget, I had a customer actually say to me, I can't be a part of your groups anymore. You're way too intense and I can't live like that. Like I need to have a little flexibility. And I began to think to myself, oh, but I do. I will have a glass of wine and I sometimes sleep in. But then when I really dug in, I thought, I don't ever share that.
Okay.
I only share the highlight reel. Like I only shared when it was good because I thought if I shared the times that I messed up, it was going to make me like less credible. Or people weren't going to trust me.
Yeah.
And so it was kind of that moment where I'm glad she said it automatically, like all my defense mechanisms. Right. I went into like defense mode of trying to explain myself or defend. But then the more I thought about it, I thought, oh, I'm not relatable.
Yeah.
And that's actually not real. That's not really how I believe. You know, I do believe in balance. I'm just not sharing that because I think that I have to be this way.
Yeah. And sometimes when we're doing our own social media or we're creating our own content, we can get so in our own way. It sometimes takes an outside perspective to say, for someone to say, you know what, you could tweak this a little bit because this actually doesn't really sound like you, or, you know, is this really true to who you are? Is this the message that you're trying to put out there? Because from my perspective, it looks like you're trying to do X, Y, and Z. And I really do think that sometimes that critique or that feedback, if we're not careful, we can take it as a personal like attack.
Totally. Yeah.
But when people really have your back, when they're really trying to help you improve, when they're really trying to help you really almost like lean into the gifts that you have, they don't mean it from a place of meanness.
No,
like,
not at all.
Yeah.
I mean, and you think about it, you have, like, I think about even just what we do here at Chic, right? You know, Katy will sometimes look at my social media and I'll say, you know, I'm just having such a writer's block. I can't seem to figure out what to post. And she'll say to me, well, when you talk about this, it does really well. Or vice versa. We'll sometimes give you, or she'll say, you know, I got what you were trying to say, but you weren't descriptive enough.
Yeah.
You kind of kept it too surface level. And so that allows us to kind of peel back the layers of an onion and to really get into the story of what we do well to be able to connect. Because if we don't have connection with our followers, there's no conversion that happens.
And we've been working with Alyssa Gumto, who is our social media assistant, and she is somebody who actually helps people audit their accounts. And of course, we help with the process as well, but we have trained her on understanding narrative, where instead of speaking at people, you're speaking to people or you're including people within it. And it's a skill. And we notice that a lot of people on social media, they mean well, but they're talking at people. And we notice that time and time again, whenever we're doing these social media audits, and it's the smallest tweak. I mean, the smallest tweak, but most people don't realize how to actually change it. And so when she does these audits, that's one of the things that she pays attention to. But the other thing that I wanted to note is with these feedbacks, Alyssa doesn't know you personally. So when she's looking at it and she knows and understands your intake form, And she's able to really say, okay, what is the goal that this person is trying to achieve? What is their brand? And are they really portraying that in their social media? She's able to, from a very outside perspective with an internal understanding, really help our clients achieve those goals.
I love it. And I do think no matter what level, even as experts in this area, Katy and I still always are asking the questions that we ask our clients that are that buy the audits from us. So this is something that is a sign of a healthy business. This is also a sign of somebody that's coachable. So you doing this audit for your business is like, I'm coachable. Tell me what I can do better, because I know I have a message. I know I have a gift. I have a story. I want to get it out there to the world.
And we're not just going to give our clients a PDF that says, here are the things to change, go work on them. We actually give them access to coaching for an entire week. So as you work through some of those changes and tweaks that are suggested to you, you're able to get that feedback from a real person who already has an understanding of your social media. It's pretty powerful.
It is powerful. It is a great service. So if you have not signed up for a social media audit yet, make sure you hit up chicinfluencer.com and check out our products and services, snag your audit, and we will dive into your IG and help you crush it.